Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, I will list what I think are the best MSI gaming laptops in 2022. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these laptops, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Renowned as the fastest laptop currently, the laptop I'm going to introduce today ticks all the boxes of a high-end gaming laptop. From being a powerful performer to a killer design, this laptop promises to make your gaming station unbeatable. And that's the MSI GE76 Raider 17, listed it as the best high-end one since this laptop comes in a heavy price, which is understandable since it lives up to the price. What makes this laptop fast is the Intel Core i7 11800H CPU that drives it with 8 cores at a base clock speed of 2.4 GHz, which can reach a whopping of 4.60 GHz max turbo frequency. As for the GPU, we have the beastly NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 laptop GPU that has 16 GB of GDDR6. It has 32 GB of RAM and a storage of 1 TB NVMe SSD. It has a big screen of 17.3 inches that promises to deliver lifelike images with an insane amount of refresh rate, 360 Hz, and a max resolution of 1920 to 1080p, making it the ultimate display for a gamer. It has a great polished build that makes it a bit heavy because of the metals that are used in the exterior and the large 99.9 watt-per-hour battery. It accounts for 6.39 pounds. Nevertheless, it is so robust that if you were to drop it on the floor, you would be more worried about the floor than the laptop. MSI partnered with the SteelSeries for the keyboard and resulted in a breathtaking RGB keyboard that is really responsive and comfortable. As for the battery life, it is on the mediocre side, capable of lasting around 6 hours. And as always, the gaming laptops are power hungry, so the low battery lifetimes are understandable. Pros: excellent craftsmanship quality, great battery life, and 360 Hz. Whereas for the cons, a bit heavy and it has limited ports. An MSI mid-range laptop that has a lot to offer, packing some nice components that you will find a bit below than the higher one I just mentioned, but still, the MSI Pulse GL66 will fulfill all your needs in a mid-price range, which makes it as the best mid-range in this list. It is powered by an 11th generation Intel Core i7 processor, the i7-11800H. The CPU promises to deliver high performance and run any game without a sweat. GPU doesn't fall short either. It's an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070, a well-known one that never failed before. As for the RAM, it has a nice amount of 16 GB and an SSD of 512 GB. Those specs are perfectly paired together with the hope to bring a lot of joy to the AAA titles. Pulse has a nice display of 15.6 inches with a nice 144 Hz refresh rate, which gives gamers a competitive edge over the lower refresh rates one. As for the resolution, a standardized 1920 to 1080 pixels. At first sight, the Pulse makes a good first impression with its gunmetal gray aluminum finish, and on the top, like always, it has the MSI shield-like logo with the dragon on it. In a way, that is the reason it screams gaming laptop. It weighs 4.63, not really lightweight, but not heavy either. Don't worry about having to take it around. Sadly, battery life is a bit on the small side, managing around 4 hours before it hits the dust. Pros: good looks, solid performance, upgrade space. Cons: a bit loud and brief battery life. The next one from MSI has a low profile, stealth, and a slim design, making it a perfect candidate for the best portable spot. What's more, it comes at a solid price. At the same time, it is a great performer. I can go as far as to say that he has unbeatable value for the money, and that's the MSI Stealth 15M. I have it listed as the best portable one. What powers the Stealth 15M is an 11th generation Intel Core i7 11375H. This bad boy can go up to 5.3 GHz single core turbo. What's more, it has an RTX 30 series GPU. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 is slightly weaker than the Pulse one, but overall it's a great GPU. A nice amount of 16 GB of RAM and a storage of SSD 512 GB. It comes in 1080p HD Max resolution with a 15-inch screen and a nice 144Hz refresh rate. Simply put, as I said earlier, it will give you an edge surpassing the 60 FPS. It comes in a sleek and low-profile design, yet it is really elegant and it doesn't scream gaming laptop. With this being said, I gave you guys the pass to take this laptop anywhere without getting bad-eyed in the office. It is 0.63-inch thin and weighs only 3.37 pounds, making it a great traveling buddy. The keys on Stealth 15M are really comfortable and give you a great typing experience, and the RGB backlighting gives this laptop a satisfying touch. Battery life is not the best again, but holds a nice amount of 4 to 5 hours. Given the price range and the powerful CPU and GPU, we should not cry and whine about it at all. Pros: great performance for a portable laptop, comfortable keyboard, and decent port spots. Cons: battery life is not that good. If you are on a budget and you are worried about getting outplayed from the competition due to low refresh rates, worry not, since the next laptop I am about to introduce has the nice 144Hz refresh rate and decent hardware in it. That's the MSI GL65 LEOPARD, and I have it listed as the best budget gaming laptop from MSI. The LEOPARD under its hood packs a nice 10th generation Intel Core i5 10300H that comes with 6 cores and a maximum turbo frequency of 4.50 GHz, accompanied by an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 that promises to take on the most games, 16GB of RAM memory, and a 512GB NVMe SSD. 144Hz and a cheap price. Yes, that's something that LEOPARD GL65 is capable of, and it is vowing at us to not miss any of the frames. In the 15.6-inch screen with a maximum resolution of 1920 to 1080p. The GI65 LEOPARD shares some of its design with the latter one I mentioned earlier, the Stealth. But the LEOPARD sinks into the gamer cliche since it comes with the color scheme of red and black. The keyboard simply steals the show here. It has a per key RGB backlit that provides the right backdrop for every key. You should see how cool it looks during gaming, simply spectacular. I really wish MSI improved on the battery life aspect. The LEOPARD holds just like the ones above, around 5 hours. Given the cheap price, we should accept this fact and move on. Pros: 144Hz display, an insanely great keyboard for the price. Cons: ports have a really bad placement. The last laptop I'm about to talk comes at a heavy price, just like the first one, but this time this one is listed as the best display, offering great visuals of 4K. So yeah, in a way the MSI laptops always back up their price without ripping you off to offer something less. Anyway, the last one on the list is the MSI GE66 Raider 15, and it is listed as the best 4K display. Yeah, I forgot to mention that this guy, at the same time, it is a powerhouse. Packing under its hood the 11th generation i9 11980HK with 8 cores and a whooping max turbo speed of 5.0 GHz. And at the same time, it is powered by an insane GPU, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080, that has a whole amount of 16GB graphic card RAM size. As for the memory RAM of 32GB DDR4 and a whole amount of 2TB SSD storage. It has a 15.6-inch screen that delivers true-to-life visuals thanks to the 4K Ultra HD display with anti-glare and thin bezels. In one word, the display is simply fantastic. Design-wise, MSI has made this laptop as something that has fallen from a starship. It has a unique oblique angle design with an aluminum finish to make it look futuristic and solid. Something that steals the show is the front giant light that runs through the entire chassis. It has tons of color modifications to choose from, and they can be changed through the SteelSeries app. Not much to say about the keyboard since they are partnered with SteelSeries. It is a top-notch keyboard. Battery life, finally, it is on the bright side this time with a whole amount of lasting at 8 hours. Pros: great RGB colors, great keyboard, and unbeatable display. Whereas for the cons, it is a little bit loud and sometimes gets hot. And with that being said, we came to the bottom of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you have any questions about the products mentioned in this video, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Until the next video, stay safe, take care, and peace out.